On grid 1 takes 2 to the wall, 3 takes 3 gets to the front of the stick. Again on after 2, 1 start. Okay? Coming across off the line, off the gate, sorry.
Between then, Whitley and Poole. Midland-based Whitley in the white strip are sponsored by local car dealers AFG Coventry Nissan, and Poole in their black, green and white outfit are backed by one of the South Coast's largest timber importers and distributors, Cherry and Hayden. Speedway Council Chairman Harry Glover, and if they would like to step forward please, and to greet them, we'll first of all have the team manager Paul Colin Sutton this afternoon, and he'll introduce the riders to the dignitaries there, and starting with Ian Middleton, the X7 rider and captain. Forward to him is Martin Gale, Julian Hardy, Martin Hepworth, Adam Bardsley, Eddie Gale, Colin Jones, at the end, Pete Young. Now as the dignitaries move forward to
First meeting you did.
Team manager, it's the riding team manager, Paul Whitley, Nigel Tibbs. He runs down the lineup, starting number 1, it's Mark Griffith. To Mark we've got Richard Lloyd, then it's Ray Oliver, Dave Fripp, Martin Ashcroft, captain this afternoon, Norman Benson, and finally Eddie Spicer.
Couldn't see him in the line.
The half 2 final, semi-finals at Leicester. And Poole now attempting the Grand Slam to win all 4 competitions this year. They narrowly defeated Basildon though in the first round at home. That was the line-up on the grid, on the outside of the grid. Mark Griffiths, he scored 14 points in this season's British final. A very mean competitor and doesn't give much away despite his size. He's a former second in the youth Lloyd. Richard is a former junior finalist back in '87 when it was held down at Pacer and Poole, and he finished 3rd in that competition that year. Number 3, had a very successful season of 2 now, is Ray Oliver. In fact, he's the current world master. And also this year he's won the Pride of the Midlands. Slipped up though this year when it came to Thurrock, well, for the big one at Thurrock. Made a very good account of himself as well. He scored 13 points there. And in 1983 he's former junior champion. Number 5 rider, Martin Ashcroft. 1988 Miners Derby winner at Leicester, and a 1985-86 junior finalist. Number 6, captain, Norman Benson. Great rider to watch, scored 15 points in this year's British final, and a former 3rd place at Poole in the British individual final in '86. After a run-off, I think, with Jeff Patman. At number 7, it's Eddie Spicer. And he tells me this is his last match because he's immigrating to Canada after this meeting today. And at number 8, we've got the Irish International and of course the team manager as well, who's team rider manager this afternoon, Nigel Timms at number 8. That completes the Whitley lineup. Former British champion, so close to winning it again this year. And apart from all the fantastic silverware he must have accommodated now in his home, this year he's won the Andrew Senior Championship at Birmingham and the Hunting Hire Classic after an exclusion in his opening ride. And number 2 is team partner Julian Hardy. The big roar as Julian comes out behind Martin. He's a former British senior finalist, is Julian. And a very difficult man to beat once he gets going. Number 3, rider who's won just about everything, Martin Hepworth. And really very close not to have won it again this year. On his grid 1, finishing last. Which is Martin himself very close to competing in the final at Thurrock. The British final, that is. He scored 29 points over his 2 semi-finals. Number 5, a rider who's been around a while now, Aidy Gale. And again, Aidy is a former British finalist on 2 occasions. 3 occasions, he's putting his fingers up to me. At number 6, Colin Jones. This rider's been around, he's been at Swindon, Weymouth, and has ridden the Poole Tigers as well. And he tells me that this is his 3rd team final. Number 7, we've got another experienced rider here. A man who's been around a while, Ian Middleton, and he's the captain, Scottish International, and the Scottish team manager. And just completing the lineup, and it was a surprise to us all to learn, well, not really on riding strength, but Pete Young lines up at number 8. Scottish International also, and 3rd in the Youth Individual Championship in '88. And he scored 30 points in his semi-final. The final proceedings of the Cycle Speedway calendar, the British Senior Team Final. Whitley have won the top 4 group positions, and they will open up the one on the inside grids, 1 and 3. Poole, it's Martin Gale and Julian Hardy.
Steady yourself. And the start is on.
Poole nicely in the opening race off the outside grids, getting a 5-all. It would win that though for Whitley's Mark Griffiths. Second place went to Poole's Julian Hardy. 3rd place Martin Gale coming through there to pass Richard Lloyd for that vital 3rd place. So 5 to each team as we move into heat number 2. And the riders are for Whitley, Ray Oliver and Dave Frith, and for Poole, Martin Hepworth and Alan Bardsley. Victory for Martin Hepworth, England number 2, ahead of Whitley's Dave Frith into second place. Third place was the Poole's Avon Barsley. Unfortunately, last finisher there for Ray Oliver. 6-4 heat advantage to Poole, and in heat 2 means that they lead by just the 2 points, 11 points to 9. Riders for heat 3, and it sees Whitley out on the inner grids. It's Martin Ashcroft and Norman Benson. And for Poole, it's Eddie Gale and Colin Jones. Norman Benson, despite a rubbing back wheel there in that collision. Second place went to Poole's Colin Jones, a good gate that from grid 4 for him. Third place went to his team partner Eddie Gale, and in fourth position Martin Ashcroft. 5 to each team brings totals to Whitley 14 points, Poole 16, so just that 2 points still in the match, and we move into heat 4, and the riders are for Whitley, Mark Griffith and Aidy Spicer. And for Poole, Martin Gale and Ian Middleton.
All seem so safe.
No, we're going home now, love. We've watched one more race, then we're going.
4 out of that heat. Heat number 4, the race winner, Ian Middleton. Second place went to Mark Griffiths, chasing hard there on that last pin. Third place went to Poole's Martin Gale. And in fourth position, A.D. Spicer. That 6-4 brings totals to Whitley on 19 points, Poole on 22.
No, man, that was just dark.
Sorry, I made a mistake there. Whitley and Thatcher on 18 points, and Poole on 22. 4 points in it then. In riders 4 Heat 5, lining up on the inside grids are Whitley's Richard Lloyd and Nigel Timms. And for Poole, it's Julian Hardy and Pete Young.
When is it finishing? Is it simply finished? I'll just go with it.
wins Heat 5, holding on of 4. His team partner Julian Hardy finished third, and in last position there Nigel Timms. So a drawn heat, 5 to each team, and that makes the totals Whitley 23 points, Poole 27. So Poole now 4 points up as we move into heat number 6. Martin Ascroft and Norman Benson are the riders for Whitley, and on the inner grids it's Poole's turn, and it's Martin Hepworth and his team partner Adam Barnsley. excellent heat win for Poole in heat 6. Adam Barsley, the winner of it. Second place went to Martin Hepworth after passing an uncharacteristic error that by Norman Benson there, unlike him to slip like that, passing Norman Benson into second place. Martin Ashcroft finished third, and Norman Benson bringing up the rear. So that was a 7-3 heat win, the first maximum heat win this afternoon, and that makes the Poole extend their lead now. Some 18 points, 8 points, 34 points to 26 are the scores. So that's an 8-point gap has already opened up. As we move into heat number 7, the Whitley riders out in this race, as they line up on the inner grids, it's Mark Griffiths and Richard Lloyd once again. And for Poole, it's Aidy Gale and Colin Jones. Richard Lloyd, second place went to Aidy Gale, keeping a watchful eye on Mark Griffiths into second and third places. Mark Griffiths finishing third. Picking himself up off the deck, Colin Jones there, and he scored just 1 point, so that was a 6-4 heat advantage. Whitley's first heat win of the afternoon, and the scores are now 32 points to Whitley, 38 to Poole. So there's now the gap down to 6 points to Whitley. And the riders for Whitley, team number 8 are Ray Oliver and Dave Fripp, whilst Poole on the inner grid positions have out Martin Gale and Julian Hardy. Well, 7-3 heat advantage that to Poole, and a win for Julian Hardy. Second place went to his team partner Martin Gale, and in third place it was Dave Fripp. An unfortunate slip there by Ray Oliver, means that he finished last again in that race. So a 7-3 heat advantage to Poole means that they now move on to 45 points, whilst Whitley remain now on 35 points, so a 10-point gap has opened up. And as we move into Heat 9, I understand there might well be a change. The full count, they're not taking any chances, they're bringing out reserve rider Pete Young, replacing another reserve rider Ian Middleton, so he'll be partnered with Martin Hepworth, whilst Whitley have Martin Ashcroft and A.D. Spicer. It was a win for Poole's Martin Hepworth, a real superb start that from the outside here. In second place it was Martin Ashcroft and his partner covering well there, A.D. Spicer into third place. And at the rear, Pete Young, try as he might, just couldn't find a way past A.D. Spicer. So a drawn heat, 5 to each team. And we go into the interval now with still that 10-point deficit. It's Whitley on 40 points and Poole on 50.
Who's got 50 to green?
By Sandra Bray, so well done Dave, and if we can have all the riders, I think they're all back in the pits now, ready to commence battle, and it's Heat 10 points in it, so can Poole complete the Grand Slam and win this one as well. The riders for Heat 10, for Whitley, it's Norman Benson, the skipper, and there is a change actually. Number 8 rider Nigel Timms is being replaced by number 7 rider A.D. Spicer. And for Poole, who line up on the inner grid, it's Adam Barsley and Pete Young. Satisfactory start into the first bend. All 4 riders please back to the rerun.
The start is on.
result of Heat 10 was a win for Pete Young. Second place went to Whitley skipper Norman Benson, and in third position his team partner A.D. Spicer. And an unfortunate faller there, Adam Parsley, in for last place. So a 5 to each team means there's still a 10-point deficit in the hands of Whitley. They're trailing by the 10 points, and they're on 45 points, and Poole have 55 points. Riders for heat number 11. Lining up for Whitley, we have Ray Oliver and Dave Britt, and Ray will be anxious to put more behind him his disastrous first two rides. And good team partner there in Dave Britt, trying to form on board pairing that. Meanwhile, Poole have Adi Gale and Colin Jones out in heat number 11.
And they've got some
drawn heat in heat number 11. And a win for Ray Oliver. First win of the afternoon. Second place went to A.D. Gale, and coming through there nicely, Colin Jones into third position. And an unfortunate faller there again in Dave Britt. So a 5 to each team, and that makes the scores 50 points to Whitley, 60 points to Poole. With just 7 races remaining, this time it's Poole's turn for the inner grid positions. They have out Martin Hepworth and Adam Barnsley, and for Whitley it's Mark Griffith and Richard Lloyd. number 12, Adam Bowsley, easily the winner of that one, but the race was going on behind him. Second place, Richard Lloyd, just a bit holding off from the third place challenge of Martin Hepworth of Poole, and Mark Griffiths bringing up the rear, but obviously trying all he might. But that was a 6-4 heat advantage to Poole, who just nudged a little bit nearer this title, indeed the Grand Slam. Then 66 points to Whitley's 54, so they've increased their lead by 12 points, and there are only 6 races left to go. And Heat 13 brings out on the inner grids Whitley, Martin Ashcroft, and the skipper of Whitley, Norman Benson. And for Poole, it's Martin Gale and Julian Hardy. Probably took longer than 7 seconds to be raised there.
The starter's on.
Go!
Another 6-4 heat win to Poole in heat number 13 then, this time a win for Julian Hardy. Second place went to Whitley's Martin Ashcroft, and already mentioned Martin Gale coming through there on the very last bend to take Norman Benson into third position. So a 6-4 heat win to Poole now means they move a little bit closer to the title once again there. Another victory heat for them. They move on to 72 points, and for Whitley they're on 58 points. So 14 points is now the gap, and we move into heat 14. The riders are for Whitley, Dave Frith and Adi Spicer, and for Poole, Adi Gale and Pete Young. We've got tickets 8 and 265 on the white, 39 on the green. And now we've introduced another prize winning ticket, number 174 on the green. That has been donated courtesy of our sponsor this afternoon, Ken Fraser, who actually won the fourth prize, but has...
Shut up!
Ready,
tactical work there paying off yet again on those inside grids, getting a 6-4, and a win for Pete Young. Second place was Whitley's Dave Britt. In third place for Paul, A.D. Gale, and in fourth position, A.D. Spicer. So that 6-4 heat win now means the scores are as follows. Whitley 62 points, Paul 78. So Paul still pulling away. Whitley have really got it all to do now with just 4 races remaining, and they've got some 16 points now to make up and catch up on Paul, who looks certain, well, almost certain at this stage anyway, to lift that team trophy for the 3rd consecutive year. Riders for Heat 15 though, on the inner grids, it's Whitley's turn, and it's Ray Oliver and Nigel Timms out for them, and for Paul it's Colin Jones and the captain Ian Middleton.
Whitley said the guy. Yes, come on Whitley, take the best place out. Who you voting for? Poole? You voting for Poole? I'm not for Poole, Joe. Whee! You voting for Whitley? Everything? That was
end to Heat 15. It's just what Whitley have wanted all afternoon, a 7-3. They're going to need at least another 2 of those, and possibly a 6-4 if they're going to lift the trophy now. But a 7-3 heat win, a win for Nigel Timms, the number 8 rider. Second place went to his team partner Ray Oliver. Third place was Ian Middleton for Paul, and in last place Colin Jones, picking himself up after another fall there. So that 7-3 means the scores are as follows. 69 points now Whitley have, and 81 to Paul. So the deficit now is 12 points. And of course, you can work that out. That means only 7-3s Whitley now in the last 3 heats to draw level. So they need a 6-4, they need 3 7-3s now to draw level with Paul. Now the riders for Heat 16 for Whitley are Richard Lloyd and Martin Ashcroft. And for Paul, it's Martin Gale and Alan Barsley. So any placing here for Paul in this heat means the trophy.
Wasn't a Whitley manager.
Start to roll.
And the referee has halted that race. There'll be a rerun with all 4 riders.
Whitley should get the best place. Oh no, Whitley's good.
does mean, in fact, that the team trophy is going to go 2-4. Despite what happens now in the remaining two heats, but a fine win for Martingale from the grid one there. Second place went to Whitley's Richard Lloyd, although he did put up a stern fight for 3.5 laps. Third place went to his team partner Martin Ashcroft, and in last place Adam Bowsley, just content there to get a point really. Means that the scores are for the 5 points drawn heat, 86 to Poole, 74 to Whitley, so still 12 points in it, and of course unless there's 2-7 nils, which is highly unlikely, the trophy is Poole's. But nevertheless, let's move on to heat 17. There's still 2 races to go. Mark Griffiths lines up with Dave Frith for Whitley on the inner grids for Whitley, and for Poole it's Martin Hepworth and Colin Jones. Martin Hepworth taking one of his breathtaking starts and gazing over across on Dave Frith there. And second place went to Dave Frith, and his team partner Mark Griffiths finishing third. And in fact the last place, covering the last position there, Colin Jones to Poole. So another drawn heat there. Means that the scores are 79 points to Whitley, 91 to Poole. And with just one race remaining, heat number 18, Whitley's Ray Oliver comes out with his team partner and club captain Norman Benson. And for Poole, it's Julian Hardy and Adrian Gale. With all 4 riders.
Steady yourself.
any difference to the final outcome of the proceedings, but a win for Julian Hardy. Second place was awarded to Adrian Gale. Third place, Norman Benson, and Ray Oliver has been excluded from that one. For slowing the race right down. So anyway, that's it then, ladies and gentlemen. Paul, once again, the victors here. In a keenly contested match, however. The riders are coming out to very sportingly shake hands with the referee, Mr. Dave Blinson, this afternoon. Who's handled matters very well indeed. Don't go away, folks. In just a few moments we will have the official presentation. Nigel scored 5 points, which included a win in heat number 15. So I'll now call up the rest of the Whitley boys who did put up a spirited fight, especially number 1 rider, Mark Griffiths, who scored 12. Number 2, Richard Lloyd. Rider of the future with his bustling style here this afternoon. Rider number 3, Ray Oliver. Ray, unfortunately, 3 rides, excluded one of them, and, was at the back in 2 of those, but he won 1 and finished second in another. He scored 9 points and a bonus point. Number 4 rider, Dave Britt. Very good performance by Dave, scored 12 points. Number 5, Martin Ascroft. Not a bad tally either for a second street rider in a British team final. Number 6, everybody knows young Norman Benson, the skipper of the side. Surprisingly, only scored 11 points here this afternoon. To be a little bit subdued, not like the normal Norman that we know, who's quite capable of bustling for points in any position.
Turn him off,
Yes, I think it was time for the number 7 rider with the 80 Spices to come. 6 points and 2 bonus points for 80. And 80's immigrating to Canada now. I'm not quite sure where he's going, but it's pretty soon. So that completes the Whitley side. And now it's the turn of the champions. Paul, if they'd like to come forward. First of all, we'll bring forward the manager, Colin Sutton, who is, of course, a former Eagle manager. Colin, of course, a former rider and a founder of the club, the Football Club, back in 1974.
please. There you go.
So running through the lineup now then, I think we better have the skipper out first of all though, for Paul. Let's have Ian Middleton out. On that trophy, and as he won the bottle of whiskey earlier, I'm sure he'll be giving me a drink with this. Hello, Ian. Let's get the rest of the team out there now, starting with the number 1 rider this afternoon, Martin Gale, who scored 13. A little work to do in Martin, starting mainly on the outer grids and in team championships. It's not easy to fight your way to the front. There's the trophy. Must be worth about £10,000 now, I should think, that cup. Fantastic trophy. Martin Gale there, shake hands with Roger, our sponsors, and he picks up the trophy. Let's move on to the number 2 rider. Second swing rider was made. He scored 17 points, including 3 wins. In fact, he got a bonus point as well in that tally, so dropping just 2 points to the opposition there, Julian. Well done. Another rider who scored very highly this afternoon, Martin Hepworth. Really has had another magnificent season. Still at the peak of his career at the moment, so I'm sure we've got plenty of good seasons left in Martin. Newest team partner, second string, Adam Barnsley. He's still trying. Watch out for Adam in the future. I think we're going to see big things with him. At number 5 this afternoon, Adrian Gale has been up so many times before. Let's have him up here again. Adrian scored 13 points and was responsible for doing a lot of the damage down there in the minor places because he held on for the valuable 6-4s in 3rd position. At number 6, Colin Jones. He scored had a very impressive opening race. Then fell off in his next one, and I think he fell off in his last one as well, but nevertheless, score of 8 points plus 1, and a main contributor to the winning side's performance here. So we've already mentioned him, and he's out there. Let's have number 8 rider, Pete Young. Scottish International scored 12 points this afternoon. And that included 2 wins, and he only had 4 rides. So let me just say once again, congratulations to Poole. They've done and completed the Grand Slam. They are now victors in all 4 under 15 events. But we're going to do more handouts, and that of course is to the referee. He conducted, I think, this afternoon, Mr. Dave Winston. He's have forward to collect his trophy.
I did.
Well done, Dave. A tank and silver cup there.
That's true.
They tried it again.
Ian Middleton just picks up his trophy. So congratulations then to Poole once again. They are now the senior team champions for the 3rd year running. They've won it several times before that, back in 84 and 82. So I make it now that he won the senior title 5 times. And now this, the senior finals capital, a complete season, magnificent season for Poole. Plenty of silverware already down there on the surf coast. And now the big trophy to answer that. 2 big trophies for today. attending this, the staging of the British team final, senior and junior here at Bristol St George. We bid you farewell and a safe journey home. I don't know about you, but time to rush back and see.
If you could form yourself into a U instead of a straight line, you know you.
CJ,
Turn yourself this way.
CJ.
Actually, there's one thing I think I did forget to tell you, probably one of the most important things of all, and that is the final score. Anyway, 98